Not so long ago, in the town of Lagash, there lived two college students named Patrick and Josh. They'd been best friends for months, and for years before that, and when they both went to college, opted to share the same flat. And they both got along, and they had some good fun. But as the years went on, shared time they had none. See, Patrick grew up, he took 300-level classes, got a job at the library, and traded contacts for glasses. He thought before speaking, was a friend of the dean, had a mortgage, paid a pension, and even went green. So Patrick couldn't afford to hang with his friends at the pubs. His time was all filled with work, meetings, and clubs. And while Pat filled his time with all these adultish things, Josh still went to the park and played on the swings. Sure, Josh paid taxes and tucked in his shirt, but Pat felt that Josh had never really matured. But please understand, this is no morality play, just the story of Patrick's most whimsical day. It began very suddenly, just one afternoon, when Josh told Patrick,
"I think I found something to do."
What'd you do to your room?
Have you seen this before?
Where'd you find that?
Oh, just under the floor. I think it's a treasure map.
A treasure map?
Oh yes. To make us rich beyond our wildest dreams, nothing less. And if that fails, at least we can say that we had a great adventure anyway.
So, what, you want me to come along? Sorry, Josh. I'm busy. So long.
That's alright. I get it. No big deal. Can't really call it that surprising a reveal. In fact, I figured this might happen, so I invited a friend to come. I mean, I'd do it myself, but honestly, where's the fun?
And right about then, Josh's friend came to the door. And Pat recognized her as the girl he'd fallen for. Her name was
Mary Dunham. I live right down the street.
I know.
He realized he sounded like a creep, for he'd liked her a long time, but could never quite work up the nerve. He thought he wasn't cool enough, not the guy that she deserved. Once or twice or so, he had tried to start conversation, but he'd say things like,
"That is a great carnation."
It's a sage.
Is it?
Yeah.
So it is.
Then he'd rush back home, having failed that pop quiz. So when a girl of such greatness is searching for treasure, Patrick thought skipping out might not be so clever.
Oh, Patrick, are you coming along too?
Nah, he's got...
Of course, I'd love to.
Great. Now, where's the map you mentioned before?
Right here. It seems to me a special lamppost is what we're looking for.
I know just the place.
Really? Do tell.
It's by the sage flowers. Pat knows it as well.
Sage is my favorite flower.
He said insincerely.
Then lead the way.
Pat regretted it fiercely. So Pat led them across campus to go find the sage flowers. And when Pat got them lost, Mary took over to save hours.
Hey, look, we're here.
Not yet.
Never mind.
You can leave if you want.
But Pat was resigned.
There's the lamppost.
Oh, thank goodness. Another clue.
I'm starting to doubt my ability to see this through.
Hustling, bustling, in and out. This busy locale's the next stop on your route.
Okay, that is some of the worst poetry I've ever seen.
Do you have any idea what this might mean?
And being the opportunistic sort, Patrick proposed.
Perhaps if you sit here and think about it, the matter can be closed.
People moving in different directions.
Maybe they finally meet.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
You said something.
Did he?
Okay, there's a shortcut through the business building that people walk through.
So the lobby of the building's the place to pursue.
That's brilliant, Patrick. You've got a real knack for this.
And for just a brief moment, Pat thought he was close to bliss.
Come on, let's go. We haven't got all day. Well, we do, but just hurry up anyway.
We better get going. I don't have all day.
Wait, you're leaving?
Eventually I may.
somewhere down here. I can feel it inside. You guys check over there, and I'll search the east side.
So, I don't mean to pry, but I can't seem to figure. What makes a girl like you hunt for treasure and skip dinner?
It's fine. I just like to imagine, explore, believe something exciting is out my front door. It's the way my parents raised me, that when the day is done, life's just not worth living if there's no time for fun.
But aren't you afraid there's no treasure here? And teasing from friends will be all you can hear?
You're scared of looking dumb?
Aren't you?
Not at all. Things aren't worth doing if there's no chance to fall.
And Pat stopped to think, though not for very long.
Hey guys, I found something. Come along, come along. The next part of your story starts. The building that rewards the arts. Oh, I think we ought to go to
Hello? Did you try? Yeah, I can come. I'll be there soon. Goodbye.
Who was that?
My friend. She needs some help on a test.
So you're leaving?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish you the best.
Well, that was fun. Now let's see where this takes us. Based on this clue, I'm thinking art museum, and based on art museum, I'm thinking bus.
So how long are all of these clues supposed to take?
Well, it depends. However many I decide to make. Let me rephrase that because it came out wrong.
You've been lying to Mary and I all along?
Lying's a harsh word.
Use another.
I'd say fun-forming.
That's 2 words, not better, and you are still misinforming.
Look, I only did this because I wanted to have fun with you for a change. I mean, lately it seems like you and I are estranged.
Because I'm busy, Josh. I have things to do.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just not mature enough for you. Look, I just did this because I wanted to help. I've heard spontaneity is good for your health.
And where'd you hear that?
The internet.
Oh, so then it must be true. So why bring Mary?
Well, I brought her for you. Look, I know that you like her. It's pretty plain to see. I thought if she came, you might just tag along with me. Look, this doesn't have to be as dark as you're making it out to be. You know, one day, I'll bet we'll look back on this with glee. But not today. I get that. And you know what? If it helps to smooth things over, Mary told me in secret that she liked you. In the interest of full disclosure.
She likes me?
Oh, she loves you.
She said that?
With her eyes.
Oh, really?
Well, when they like you, the blacks grew in size.
But she was talking to you.
Oh, will you stop overthinking this thing? Now go ask her out.
Just like that?
Well, it's not like you need a ring.
But what if asking her out only makes things worse? I mean, the last thing I want is for us to grow averse. Maybe I should just keep doing the same safe thing. At least I can't lose on a wild swing.
I'm your best friend, Pat, so please hear me out. You can't live your life always riddled with doubt. Be you, be smart, be all the mature you can be. But Pat, don't be afraid of just being dorky.
And for the first time in Pat's entire adult life, he was actually considering taking Josh's advice.
Hey, Mary, it's Pat. Do you have a sec? I just have one more clue I need your help to check.
Hey, what's up?
This may sound really strange, but are you really truly certain these flowers here are sage?
Yeah? Why? I don't get it. What's this all about?
Well, I needed to not have a shadow of doubt. You see, sage is supposed to be wisdom and smarts, maturity and intelligence, and maybe a little bit of heart. And until recently, I thought that sage was all life was about. The idea, not the flower, I should point that out. But then I had a silly idea, and it ate away at my mind, and now you see, you got me in a bind. And although this may sound lame, and I'm probably not doing this right, I was wondering, Mary, you want to go out Friday night?
And there was awkwardness, for a second or two. But then she said,
Yes.
and great joy did ensue.
Well played. I like the bit with Sage. That was a great observation.
I'm still not convinced that it's not a carnation.
Yes! Okay, this looks weird, so let me explain. When I said that she liked you, I may have exaggerated a mite. But hey, it's all good. After all, I was right.
And Pat sighed, but with Mary on his left and Josh on his right, for the first time in a while, he knew everything was going to be all right.